Hey guys, it's Kelly. I am bringing you a planner flip through today. The last time I did one was from July of 2015 to December of 2015. So that's why I have my planner open to January of 2016. I wanted to just do a quick flip through so you guys can kind of see what kind of spreads that I've been doing since January. I wanted to do it 6 months at a time, but I just really feel like that takes too long and the video would be too long. So since spring is here and things have changed, I thought that I would go ahead and start with January and get caught up through this week, through the end of the week, which was Mother's Day, and go ahead and just kind of flip through really quick and kind of show you guys what I've been doing. At this time, and for several months, you'll see that I was using the funny holidays and that sort of thing on my monthly, view or whatever. But I wasn't really utilizing it to the best that I could. And it's taken me several months to get to the point where I do that. But this was the monthly spread. Now, this was before I was even doing a sidebar. But this is a set from Glam Planner, and it was her New Year's kit, which I really loved. I thought it was really pretty. I loved the glitter here, and this was when I really kind of thought, I really like Glam Planner, and I'm going to start going with her. So this is where the end of December is and the beginning of January, and I started with my little date cover-ups from Sweet Kawaii Design. The next week was also from Glam Planner. I loved this. I thought it was so pretty, and you can see I did some decorative things on this side, and I did do a next week, but I'm still not utilizing that, and I wasn't utilizing very much. I was still honestly in the process of finding planner piece and finding the way that I needed to use these things. Of course, as we begin through this section, this is January. This was just a woodland kit. I really had so many Christmas items. This was a woodland kit. It was, I can't remember the name of it, but it had moose and bear and fox and things like that. And it's from Scribble Prints Co. So I was able to pull that she had. I pulled in some washi of my own, and I also pulled in some decoratives that I was able to find from a Doris sticker book. So I really fell in love with this week, and you can see that I actually began to utilize much better the space that I was using, and I was putting things up here and decorating and that sort of thing. I have my to do and to go on the side, but I have mostly decorative still on this side. Now, as we begin to move through into the winter months, it really did not get that cold here this year, and so even though it didn't, it was still that time of year for snowflakes. And this is a Scribble Print set. It says little things make a big difference. I just really loved this color scheme. It was the January color scheme. It was full. Her deco stickers were just full of the snowflakes. I really enjoyed this. And so then I decided to go in with some other colors, and I had this from several weeks before. This is from Scribble Prints Co. also. The silver foil washi is from Little B. And then I had lots of different silver foil stickers that I got off of a sticko sheet. And I just thought, I was really proud of this. It was all sparkly and pretty and so wintry. I just love this. And just a touch of, the wintertime washi at the top. I was beginning to use my sidebar at this point. I decided that it was time to start trying to make use of all of my space. So that was the end of that. And then we came to February. When it came to February, of course, I had to put I Love Erin. That's my son. And yeah, so you can see I'm beginning to put some things down here, like doctor's appointments, things like that. And I think that it was a little bit better. Now, I know this is February. This is the first week of February, but I still had so many winter stickers, and I had this washi that I was so inspired by. So when I saw this washi, and then I found the Sticko brand stickers of these blue, sort of translucent but glittery snowflakes, I thought, you know, I've got to use these. And I'm not sure, but it seems like this set might have been from Glam Planner, but I'm not positive. I'm really not positive, but I just know that I fell in love with this wig. You can see how well I used it. I used my sidebar. I had a lot of decorative that I wanted to use, so I kind of cut my sidebar down a little bit, but I loved this wig. I thought it was so pretty. Now, this is the week of Valentine's, and I have a couple of, you know, empty spaces and that sort of thing. I'm still trying to find my way, but for the most part, I've kind of gotten down sort of a routine, I guess you could say. And I was using the Little B washi that I have, the 3mm washi down each side. I really felt like that added to the no white space that I like. And so, yeah, this was my week of Valentine's, and I really, really loved this set. I can't remember at this moment where this came from, but I just remember enjoying using it so much. I had one more week that I felt like I could get away with doing a winter spread, and so that's what I did. I had the decorative stickers here. These are just so pretty. These are either Glam Planner or maybe they're scribble prints. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I just know that I got a chance to use the snowflake washi again, and all of these decorative items that you see scattered throughout are all from a little Doris book that I found at Michael's, and I used some of this. This is really good. It's the Scotch brand. I found that the Scotch brand washi, it doesn't come off like other does. I had this little extra thing down here, so I just wrote what the dates were. I was just trying to kind of use my space wisely and that sort of thing. So, yeah, we're getting into, it was still pretty bad weather, raining a lot, and our baseball season started here. So you'll start seeing baseballs on my spreads at this point. I had this one that was more Valentine themed. This is the last week of February, I believe. And yes, it was. And I had this. It was so cute. I really felt like that it wasn't strictly Valentine, but I used some Doris stickers to kind of make it more Valentine-like. I just really loved the idea of the wood, the browns of the wood pattern and the red together, the different variations of red. I'm using some strips at the top from Vintage Gypsy Road to help with the decoration. I just thought that it was very shabby chic. I just thought it was really cool. And so this was my last week, but I really enjoyed this week, even though, you know, I just feel like that it's your planner and you should do what you want to with your planner. So here is when I started really using my monthly at a glance. This monthly set here is from Soda Pop Studio. I absolutely fell in love with Soda Pop Studio. It's so cute. And so for the next couple of months, you'll see that I used her monthly kit. It was so cute. I was making, you know, little notes here and there. This was my son's birthday. He turned 17. I was, you know, writing down things that were important, keeping up with dates. I did put hydrate trackers here, but I chose not to use those because this was about the time that I started using my Happy Planner, and I use my Happy Planner for health and fitness. So I kind of abandoned that idea on the monthly spread, but the rest of it was great. Okay, this was a limited edition kit from Creating & Co. Paige does a beautiful job with her monthly sets, and I love all of the watercolor effect that she uses. Makeup is my art. I felt like I was able to really bring in my two loves into one place. My love of beauty and makeup, along with my love of planning. You'll see here that I am using my sidebar, fully using my sidebar. And then I was able to decorate around the areas that, I was writing down places and times for baseball games and all kinds of things that, my planning seems to evolve more and more as I go along, and I like things certain ways, and then I'll change things. This was the beginning of March, and so I started putting down from Sweet Quiet Design. I love her date cover-ups, so I started using that for the month of March. This is a set from Vintage Gypsy Road, which I absolutely love, her shop. And so what I did is I went ahead and used her top scallops. This is washi of my own that I just sort of layered together. And yeah, so I didn't really have a whole lot going on. I was pretty much keeping everything here because the only thing I was really doing was baseball during this week and many weeks to come. So I didn't have a whole lot of things to really mention other than plan time, those kinds of things. So I was keeping up with wins and losses, my littles, like rent, things like that. This is the week of course. This is the week of St. Patrick's Day. I really didn't like that St. Patrick's Day was one week and Easter was the next week, but I got this set and the next set that you'll see from Soda Pop Studio also. And these all were so cute and so decorative. When it comes to a holiday, I like things to be very decorative, and it doesn't have to necessarily be very, what's the word? It doesn't have to be totally organized. As long as I get the main things down, then I'm happy. But I had this washi already, and so I just added this at the top and the bottom, and I had this was from Little B, and I'm not really sure where I got this from, but I know that this with the foil on it is from Little B. Everything else that I can think of here, other than Sweet Quiet Design and the baseballs are from Libby & Co., I think everything else was from Soda Pop Studio. All right, this was from Soda Pop Studio also, as I mentioned before. This was the week of Easter. I had started not feeling well up to this point, and then this is the week that I ended up getting sick on Easter Sunday. Didn't get to spend any time with my family, which I really didn't like, but I had plenty of washi that I had gotten from not only the set, but I also used some washi that I had gotten from the Dollar Tree, which I really liked. I thought these colors were so pretty. I just thought it was just absolutely perfect Easter colors. So then we move on from there. This is Soda Pop Studio, once again, her monthly kit. And you can see I'm really beginning to make much more use. Here again, I had already stuck down my hydrate stickers before I went ahead and started moving over into my Happy Planner for Health and Fitness. But yes, this lets you know that right here, the week of the 29th was my son's junior prom. I had doctor's appointments and other kinds of things. That's when I went to get my taxes done. So I had lots of things going on, and you're beginning to see that I'm keeping up with that. Now, this is the week of Easter. The week after Easter. This is the week after Easter, but I was sick. This is when I ended up taking myself to, I believe it was Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, it was Monday right here. I took myself to the ER, and I was sick all week, still sick. So a lot of this was not even filled out. I'm still battling whatever this is. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm having tests run, that sort of thing, but I've been sick since Easter, so that's a pretty long time. Again, this set is from Vintage Gypsy Road. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. This was actually her February, I believe it was her February monthly stuff, but now she has it relisted and she's calling it Kaleidoscope. Guys, this is gorgeous. I have finally, in this plan, I have begun to find my way to planner peace. I do have my sidebar, which is empty in some places. I was keeping up with the hydrate here and in my Happy Planner, both places, because I was having a hard time getting it to come together and me actually get in the fluids I needed. I liked the, you can say I have lazy days listed, but what I liked is I'm using the decorative boxes, the decorative full boxes, and then on top of those, I'm putting the extra things that are not really little things, but I started doing that. And then I have my little things at the bottom, but I'm starting to use for my YouTube section. So this is where I started keeping up with my YouTube section. Like I said, I was still feeling really bad this week, and I did not keep up with it as much as I needed to. I did what I planned, but you know, I either didn't mark it off, check it off, or you know, I ended up just not adding much to each day because I really didn't have a lot of strength. Okay, I really loved this. This is from Grace Designs, and it is so pretty and so spring-like. I fell in love with Grace Designs this week, and this was the week that she saw my video and she gave me a coupon code that actually should be good until June 29th. So if you're interested, go to Grace Designs. I always have her listed along with my coupon code for her. Of course, it's not sponsored or anything like that. She just saw this video. She liked the way that I put it together. She contacted me and said, look, would you like to have a coupon code for your customers? And I was very excited about that because that was the first time anybody had ever contacted me about anything like that. So this was from Grace Designs. Beautiful spring colors, the deco, everything that went with it was just perfect to start spring for me. And so you can see I'm still doing things, but I'm having lots of lazy days because my stomach has just been hurting, and you know, I'm still going to the doctor and doing things that I need to do, but you can also see that I'm still taking care of some things. It's just these right here, you can see where I've done some editing and uploading and those kinds of things, but some of it is still not getting filled out, but it's mostly a health related thing. Okay, and then I had another bout with my stomach, and this is gorgeous. This is from Vintage Gypsy Road. This is her April kit. I made a mistake here, and so I just put a piece of washi and put cleaning. I really just did not get much done this week. I actually did upload some videos, but I didn't even go back and record those. I did laundry, but I didn't write what I did, you know, that kind of thing. And so even though I didn't come and record it into my planner, I was still doing things. But this set from Vintage Gypsy Road, she always does a very shabby chic kind of thing for each of her monthly kits. And this was the April shabby chic. It is beautiful. All of her shabby chic kits can go together. I mean, this would match back with even her November kits. They're always beautiful. I always love them. I enjoy having the Planner Cake double dots to add things into this section and that sort of thing. And this is where we came to the end of playoffs when it came to baseball. Okay, the only thing I have left to show you is this is my May spread to this point. I still have some extras that I just have stuck in here, and I'm keeping up with the 52-week plan. I haven't really put a whole lot of things in here at this point because they've not happened yet. If there's anything coming up, then I write it as I find out. So I have this 2 next weeks to show you, and that's it. I looked hard and heavy for everywhere for this kit. This is from Scribble Prints Go. Absolutely loved it. It was Bring Back My Box at one time, but she renamed it Bloom and released it. I was so excited to get this. This is absolutely by far one of my favorite spreads that I've done. I really was on top of things this week, even though I had not really gotten any changes in my health. I was still on top of things, and I was really utilizing my planner the way that I feel like it should be utilized. So yeah, I mean, this was just beautiful, and I loved it. I loved everything about it. I thought it was precious. And this was last week, which we ended with Mother's Day. This is also from Scribble Prints Co., and this is her pink nautical. excuse me, I went ahead and just wrote that up there because I didn't really, it was so busy, I didn't want to put any kind of decorative on here. I thought that it spoke for itself. It's so nice and clean and all of that kind of thing. And so I just loved this. And yeah, so that's going to be it, guys. I don't want to go 6 months, a full 6 months before I do a planner flip through, because I know that it's just going to be too long for you to sit through and watch that. So this is the end of next week, and you'll be seeing a plan with me for this week soon. I just wanted to get this up for you guys so that you would know what's been going on, so you could see how I have evolved in my planning and how I have found planner peace, using my sidebar, using my little section, using this section through here for extra things. And of course, these half boxes are awesome for YouTube related things and keeping myself on a schedule. So that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope that you're having a great week so far. I know it's only Monday, but I wish you the best for the rest of the week. Have a great one. I love you. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. It really helps. And also, if you're new, hit that subscribe button down at the bottom. It helps a lot. I'm trying to grow my channel. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate all of my subscribers so much. My count is slowly growing, and I can't, I can't say how much I appreciate you for that. I hope that you guys are safe and happy, and I hope everyone had a great Mother's Day yesterday. I'll talk to you later.